Saying Jim Jones has more hits than Nas?
I'm from New Jersey. We grew up on ballin'.
That's one.
We did not grow up on one mic. Pop Champagne, Summer in Miami. That's a classic.
If I Rule the World. How's that comparable to those songs you just said?
I'm 22. Every Nas song that my man's MJ played, we said we heard that from what, Dub?
2K.
3 influential people regarding dressing,
But
swag. Jim Jones is top 3.
But Nas influenced Jim Jones.
Cap, Chrome Hearts and the BB Simons belts and all that. Jim Jones is like top 3.
So where you put Max B?
Nobody was wearing Ed Hardy.
Saw a clip on the Instagram where a young kid was comparing you to Nas and saying that you got
that's my young boy.
big hits.
He's wild.
Yo, he looked to you. He learned how to wear the BB Simon belt from you. He got his swag. Like, how crazy is that? Because in my era, you know what I'm saying? Nas is like a god.
In my era too. I mean,
so to be compared,
let me
That young kid out.
he was young and we loved that he loved Jim Jones. I want you to break it down.
Let's break this down. I admired Nas, but remember Nas' first record, The Barbecue, came out when I was in 11th grade.
Yes.
So Nas was my idol when I was young. Like you did, came to dressing, the wordplay, the music, everything. I was a superior Nas fan. Period. I'd never take that away from him. But then as I got in the game, you got to realize that your rivals would be idols, and not to take anything away from that. I developed my own style and my own lane that these kids start to gravitate towards the same way I gravitated towards Nas when I was younger and things like that. It's a whole different generation. We talking about 94, 93. I was in 11th grade. Nigga, it's 2025. There's a big gap there, you know what I mean? And I want people to understand that. So when Shorty's telling people that, yeah, he's 20-some years old, that goes to show the part of the era that he's in, that I came into light and started going crazy, that these kids love me. They don't really know who Nas is. If he's 22, he's born in 03.
Not all of them. Some of them know. But
you know what I mean?
A lot of them know.
Yes.
But it's the era.
Some music.
No,
there's some kids that.
No, I love that.
There's some kids that love hip hop.
20, so I mean,
but he's your son.
He's your son.
He's your son.
No, but he knows.
My son can't tell you one Nas record. You heard? Like let's keep it a buck here.
Yeah, but
like, let's keep it a buck. You heard? Let's keep it a buck because you'll bring it up. There must be some type of misconception or what's that word when it comes to Jim Jones and what Jim Jones have done in this game. A lot of these rappers,
we made them take the darkies off.
A lot of these rappers have done a tremendous job, and I take nothing away from them. But they forget I got a hell of a catalog. Me, Jim Jones, myself, gold records, platinum records, gold albums, platinum albums. No, me, Jim Jones. No diplomats, no nobody else. Me, Jim Jones. Check my track record, then check everybody else's track record. Then go to the billboards and check all my entries, then check all them niggas' entries. And I'm not taking nothing away from nobody, but I hear the comparisons and the niggas be trying to act funny when it comes. No, I've been spanking a lot of this about the industry. I've been putting on. So let's not get into that where we get into numbers and I got to show you the statistics of what I've done. You heard to what other people was done. You heard them. You want to go to the billboard entries, pull up Nas billboard entries, then pull up my billboard entries.
Listen, we can't compare the two. What I'm trying to tell you is
I want to go there. I want to go down the line now because now we going down the line. He's a rapper and I'm a rapper.
Listen,
let's go statistically.
It feels great.
No, but I want to go statistically because when people be like,
I feel the same way. We all feel the same way.
And forget about the numbers. My numbers back up.
Let me step up to the forefront. Us in the music of hip hop culture have a problem. Is a thing, and there's nothing. The world goes off numbers, but in hip hop we don't pay enough homage to those before us the correct way, and sometimes it's even myself. So it gets. No other genre of music I don't even know.
There's nothing that could, there's never, is me, putting me up against anybody, I'm taking me every time. Every time.
supposed to.
Okay,
Every
but let
time,
me
in all
say
categories.
something though, Jim.
In-
Let me
in
say,
every category,
Jim,
I get busy.
You started
You
off
are supposed to
saying
feel
you grew
like
up
that.
watching Nas.
Of
The only
course, I
problem,
didn't take that away from
the
him.
only situation I'm saying now to you, right? There is no situation.
always tell people
Kids
that
should
story.
worship you.
You started.
No, I'm not doing this. I did not know
Nas
it was
gonna be
going
mad
there.
at y'all because you're really
No.
friends with him.
He gonna be
You heard?
mad at you.
Not me. I don't know him. I got a bunch of 40 and 50-year-olds in my comments fighting for their life. And you know what I get out of all of this? I'm lit. Was I on your Explorer page this morning? Yeah. Mine's too. Summer Jam. You never know who's gonna pop up on that Summer Jam screen. I'm up. Thank you for all the likes and comments.
Yo, it's Big Ant, the spokesman, man. We back. Another edition of Urban Politicians TV, UPTV. Make sure you stay on your pivot at all times, man. Had to come tap in, and we back outside with it. H-Town, Texas streets once again. And I most definitely been seeing this brew up and get steam to it since yesterday. I wanted to get up on it, but other stuff came up, even the other Fat Joe story, so I jumped on that first because I knew this was going to be here and it was going to go over to the day, and most definitely people was going to have heavy debates about it. And I had at least a description where you can watch the clips at the beginning in full on the Don't Quote Me podcast, which that's what Fat Joe referenced, and they had went into a deeper conversation with the debate about who was more influential, who the young guy listened to more. And then Joe and Jada podcast, where Jim was a guest at, where this got kicked up at everywhere. As y'all heard what Jim Jones just said right there, as he responded like, hey, I got the attention I want, I'm lit regardless of things. But you know, people went and got those numbers and pulled those up to prove that Jim Jones is completely wrong and inaccurate on how he's talking about these billboard numbers and these hits and things of that nature. Now, I do want to say this as well, as Jim Jones put up more responses. You got to learn how to bend the algorithm. Summer Jam tomorrow. I'm ready. LOL. NYC in New Jersey. What's up? Diddy said, y'all do know after I get y'all in your feelings on social media, I go back to living a real good life. LOL. Sidebar. Going viral is a major tool in the entertainment business. Don't get stuck in yesterday's grind. Stay current, my friend. Came back and said, guess who everyone is talking about today? LOL. Now that I have everyone's attention, meet me at Summer Jam. So happy that I have everyone's attention. LOL. Summer Jam. Hot 97 today. Biggest concert in the game. You definitely got heavy motion on if you own the roster. Y'all get out your feelings and get in your bag. Y'all acting like I said was gonna bring Kofi list back. Dang, y'all emo. And whatever Jim Jones is trying to say with all these posts, he's most definitely showing that it is getting to him as well a little bit, because people is most definitely tagging him with the actual facts that are not opinion based when it comes to the numbers, which is a separate conversation as opposed to the influence that he has. Jim Jones, most definitely influential in the game to come in with the whole Dipset collective. I'm a fan of it. I love Dipset when they came out. I was hollering Dipset and everything. Nigga, we ain't gonna never deny that. But when you want to say the numbers, and you supposed to feel like you the stuff, as he said himself, no doubt about it. Everybody respect that. Jada told him that, yeah, nigga, you supposed to pop it. But Nas is in a different category, Jim Jones, and you know this. This is why you keep going up with all these posts. Now, I want this to be clear with Jim Jones, y'all. Within the last year or two on the internet, he has called out Pusha T, that nigga has called out Styles P, and now he's going at Nas, the nigga that sold out the Garden by himself. So whether niggas feel like Nas is irrelevant or relevant or not, he's in a different stratosphere with this game. Numbers-wise, impact-wise, cultural importance-wise, yes, Dipset, Jim Jones, y'all some niggas in this too. Can't take that away from Jim. I'm a fan of what Jim Jones dropping when he come out. But when he starts saying stuff like this, no, bro. You know that the internet is coming to look at it. You know they coming to talk about it. And you know, no matter what you say, niggas is gonna say this nigga is clout chasing. You looking to get a moment, and you supposed to feel how you feel, bro. But the rap game ain't just about who dress fly. It ain't just even all about the numbers, even though he don't got the numbers compared to Nas either, like he think he do. I don't know what made him say that, but it's a whole collective, bro. The lyrics matter, the bars matter. When it comes to songs like I Know I Can, that right there, One Mic, and most definitely If I Ruled the World, which in my opinion is one of the top 10 best rap songs of all time. You got your lane, Jim Jones, and we respect it and we salute it, nigga. We gave, you gonna get your flowers. We steady giving them to him. But you just ain't Nas, my nigga. It just is what it is, nigga. Nas is the nigga that went at Jay and beat Jay, nigga. That's who Nas is. Now, we know they had their little issues. Nas and Dipset, him and Cameron got past it back in the day after the Hot 97 stuff. And he said, you know, I don't talk to Nas. Y'all talk to Nas, but you supposed to feel like you that guy, Jim Jones. But it's okay. You jumped out there. You got caught up in the moment. He does this often where he just gets to popping it like he's that guy. We respect your hustle. We respect you out here still getting it. We salute that, Jim. But lately, it's like Jim been inside that gym, like he always inside that gym. You got to go ahead and come off and at least do that versus with Styles P. Because you been popping it and calling everybody out. Everybody in my comment section on my other video say Styles P gonna wash you, Jim. I'll tell you this. After the way Locks did Dipset at the verses, you're going to have to get inside the rapper, Jim, and work on those performances. We know you can't do Nas. You had even said that on the Breakfast Club interview with his versus stuff kicked off it. I just think that Jim Jones is just popping it, and he's capitalizing on the moment as he should, but this ain't it, Jim. Tell me what y'all think. Do your thing, go up. Jim Jones gonna be at Hot 97. Go support him. Turn up his music. He working, he active, but nah, Jim, that ain't it. Nah, we rock with you though. We gotta keep it 1,000 over here. Tell me what y'all think. We got more coming, more videos, all that. 1,000 for shit show. Stay on your pivot.